Well, I guess we can finally know who has been responsible for making me wait 48 hours for my reaction videos to be unblocked, especially to WandaVision, because it was Agatha all along. I love and hate how that song has just been ingrained in our heads for the rest of time. It's just superb and it's very much welcomed, but at the same time it's driving us all insane. And you just gotta give kudos to Marvel for revealing Agatha in such a superb way. So yeah, but hello everyone, it is Liam Caddison here with another episode of WandaVision as we delve into episode 8. I don't want this show to end next week. It's breaking my heart thinking about the prospect that this show will come to an end next week, because it's easily within my top 10 favourite shows. It's just a show that has never missed a beat in my opinion. Every episode, every second has just been worth it, and they kept upping the ante, and yeah, I will be very, very excited to see what happens in the next 2 episodes, as well as worried because of, you know, the prospect of Billy and Tommy potentially being main course material, if you get what I mean. As well as what's happened with Monica after the whole Snoop is gonna Snoop situation with Pietro. And just, you know, how this is all going to, you know, potentially lead to Multiverse of Madness. So, yeah, but not just that though, as well as any potential post-credit scenes, because there was one last week and I did check it out. I just had a few people saying that you did not check out the post-credit scene without, you know, skimming through the video, because I know not everyone's going to stick around for my thoughts and analysis of the episode, but, you know, if you're not going to stick around, at least, I guess, skim through the video before you do comment you did not check the post-credit scene, because, yeah, my response would be you did not check the video, so, yeah. So please keep that in consideration before you do that, please. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is episode number 8 of WandaVision. Excited to check this episode out, so with that said, let's go.
You practice the darkest of magic.
I know nothing of these crimes. I swear it.
Enough deception.
Disgrace. Sorry.
I did not break your rules. They simply
But she's gonna
bent
break
to my
out somehow.
power.
Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness, she has, like, drained them.
I can be good.
I mean, you just drained several other people, but go off. Shit. Not a pretty sight to see, though.
Giving yourself a migraine. We've got work to do.
She's pretty much more powerful at the minute.
Where are my children?
Oof.
Wow!
That accent really comes and goes, doesn't it?
Where are they?
Past the runes can use her magic. How do you not know the fundamentals?
Basically isomorphic.
Who are you? All those costumes and hairstyles.
She rocked it, thank you.
The way at the edge of town. Magic on autopilot.
I just love how, oh my goodness.
What's your secret, sister?
She's reveling in this.
Listen.
What?
I need you. Hey, Wanda. I need you to tell me how you did this. Did you forget who's got your children stashed away in her bewitched basement?
So she hasn't ate them yet, okay.
That's right.
Unless they're just voices to...
After you, superstar.
Jeez.
Wanda!
I mean, we're right here.
Wanda!
That's your cue, lady. You're hot.
Oh my goodness.
Now we.
This is heartbreaking when you realise what she based, you know, what WandaVision was. As well as the fact, yeah, going into her past. Oh. Oh.
Wanda,
Oh.
dia para um desastre.
Oh, this is really powerful. It's crushing, but
By the end of the episode, you realize it was all a bad dream.
oh. Oh my goodness! Oh my god, the beautiful shot, the Mind Stone. Wow.
Person with an infinity stone that amplified what otherwise would have died on the vine. The broken pieces of you are adding up, Buttercup. I have a theory, but I need more.
Could be Bernie's. So yeah, that amplified, nice.
It's not that kind of show.
Wanda, I
Sitcoms has
don't
really
presume to know what
walked
you're
into
feeling.
her life, kind of
I
like how
would
Doctor
like to
Who's
know.
mine.
Should you wish to tell me, should that be of some comfort to you?
What makes you think that talking about it would bring me comfort?
Oh, see, I read that I've never experienced loss because I've never had a loved one to lose.
Oi.
What is grief? If not love, persevering.
Wow, that is such a... Wow, that's beautiful. There's a spark, but, you know... See, even I give us tearing up, and she killed a dog!
So
Oy.
to recap, parents dead, brother dead, Vision dead.
Okay, come on.
One moment. I have to buzz you in.
I got it. Thanks.
I mean, so wait, she was... So, the way she... Okay, she was just basically offered a way in?
Asked to see it.
Oh my goodness. This is just heartbreaking.
Everyone has the kind of power that could bring their soulmate back online. Forgive me.
Wait, what?
Back to life.
No, I can't do that. It's not why I'm here.
So what? She didn't
Okay.
come around with villainous
Can't allow
intent?
you to take $3 billion worth of vibranium just to put it in the ground. He isn't yours.
What the? He's just egging her on!
I can't feel you.
Oi. Oh. So she didn't steal the body. So does that mean that Hayward was lying when she said, Wanda stole Vision's body? Because I will put that dick in the ground. Aww. I'm not liking how this show is just, like, making me an emotional mess. Is she having a similar breakdown to... Yeah, she is. She's having a similar reaction to when she lost Pietro. Oh, dang! This is how it all started. Vision!
Should we stay in tonight?
Oy, this hurts. This hurts. So she created Vision. What in the... Oh my...
You know what you are. This is chaos magic, Wanda. That makes you the Scarlet Witch.
Ooh! Is this... That's our first name drop as well, isn't it? That's our first name drop of the Scarlet Witch. She is born. Well, I'm gonna keep them on here just in case as a post-credit, of course. But that episode was... Yeah, that episode was indeed something. He was egging, like, the way he was speaking to Wanda as well, like, some of the dialogue choices. It was egging her on. It was encouraging her to just, yeah. So we got two, like, well... They can bring Vision back online now, like, with... That's the plan now. Okay, so... Right. So, let's get into this post-credit scene. I just want to beat the shit out of Hayward. And, you know, my post-episode thoughts will... Yeah, it's about to be rat o'clock time, people, but, yeah. Okay. Oh no, you dick. Oh no, oh my goodness. Fuck you, Hayward. No one, you're gonna die. When you die next week, it's gonna be glorious. It will be fantastic, you son of a bitch. I mean, this was his plan all along, to bring Vision back online. So... And... I'm guessing a bit of Scarlet's powers helped. I can say that now. A bit of Wanda's powers helped bring Vision back online. Because they said they tried everything and now they have what was affected by Wanda. I think it was one of the drones that was like that wasn't able to, you know, change its structure. So thus it, you know, it acts like a firewall and the aura, you know, is surrounding it rather than manifesting it, if that makes sense. I don't know. But Yep. This was Hayward's plan though. And now we have, well, White Vision. But like, is this Vision is going, like, is this going to be more, I don't know. Oh god, because this is the thing though, he's going to send that thing into the Hex, try to take down one. Oy. So I think one of the like leading theories was with Vision dead, Wanda created not just, you know, her own, like, well, I think the theory was that she was in her own like little parallel universe, but she just kind of rewrote reality, as we all know. But that would include like, you know, creating Vision because of the fact that, you know, it was kind of haunting of the prospect that she did steal Vision's body. It was surprising and haunting that she stole Vision's body and brought him back. But we got that confirmation. My mind tracked about the fact that surely she must have created him somehow if she didn't break into the compound. Because the scenes where she broke open the doors, she flew, well, I wouldn't say leveled herself, but she descended to the operating floor. They were caught on tape in the incriminating footage of Wanda breaking into S.W.O.R.D. when it wasn't that all along. It was Hayward being a complete dickhead because he was egging her on with the way of how she was able to bring him back if she could. Like, that's it. He was saying those words and he was denying her rights to bury him. He was just trying to, like, prod the bear, if anything. And obviously that didn't work, so he had to doctor the footage, most likely, which is what we saw in, was it episode 4 or episode 5? I think it was 5. But yeah, he doctored the footage and made it seem like, kind of like how, you know, Wanda cuts out all the bad bits in WandaVision. Hayward cut out the good bits to keep the bad bits in, if that makes sense. Because he wanted to frame Wanda. Wow. And this is it. Monica, Darcy, etc., they have no idea that this is going on. That they were creating White Vision. Because they are led to believe that Wanda broke in, took Vision's body, and brought him back. So, I just hope that piece of shit gets what's coming to him. Yeah. But, yeah, as soon as Wanda left S.W.O.R.D., you kind of had an idea she was going to create Vision. If she could, like... But in what context was remaining to be seen. But, you know, she broke down in the scene that paralleled Age of Ultron when she lost Pietro, which is very, very touching that she loses two of the most important men in her life and she has that breakdown. And, yeah, that outburst of energy is yeah. Yeah, as soon as she left S.W.O.R.D., you just were beginning to add two and two together that. So surely Vision is created because she's not exactly stealing Vision's body. Otherwise, we would have seen the scenes play out as Hayward described it. but it was all revealed that he was lying. That all she wanted was to bury him. And yeah, she came in with no malice intent whatsoever. She was just grieving. But Hayward is a manipulative little parasite. I just can't believe that. As soon as, like, you suddenly... As soon as the penny dropped that, like, Wanda's not going to steal the body. As soon as she left S.W.O.R.D., you began to feel appalled. As well as the little, like, dialogues that Hayward was saying. Oh, you can bring him back. You can... Yeah. Because Hayward has always, well, apart from his first appearance, which, the guy seems swell, then he decided to go on Ultra Dick mode. So, yeah, because he wanted her. He wanted Wanda to bring Vision back, because, of course, we know that, like, Hayward has been so hell-bent on bringing Vision back online, so... he was encouraging this, but he wasn't sympathetic whatsoever. Like, even showing Wanda the dismantled, Vision. I mean, what he could have said is, could you give us a few hours or whatever? Like, if he had a heart, he would have said that. Like, we'll put him back together, and then all of this, yeah. But he was so hell-bent on bringing Vision back that he was egging her on that... Well, this is it, though, because with him obtaining a bit of Wanda's energy, that's what he wanted all along. Wanda to... yeah. But... I'm just frustrated. I'm just really frustrated with Hayward. I think this is the most pissed off he's made me. Just with the way he was egging her on, the way he's been manipulating S.W.O.R.D. in thinking, oh, Wanda's the villain. She took his corpse, ran off. Whereas the reality of the situation is that he has been pulling their strings all along. He has tried to... he's tried to frame Wanda, because this is the thing, he knew that, well, this is what I was saying with, like, the drone, then bringing Vision back online. He knew that Wanda had the capabilities to bring him back, potentially. That's why he was egging her on, like, hey, you've got the abilities to bring Vision back. And, they just kept, well, he just kept prodding the bear. Until, Wanda held the higher ground, departed after saying her farewells, which was really heartbreaking, her saying, I can't feel you. That really tore my heart open. And, he went to plan B. Let's frame her. Let's frame her. So, yeah. I'm just pissed off with him. I'm just really excited to see him get his ass kicked to the sun next week, because if this piece of shit survives, or if he is not brutally beaten down by next week, I'm probably gonna have to, call lawyers and whatnot, because, that piece of shit doesn't deserve a lucky break. Especially this episode where he just really got under my skin. I mean, he's been getting under people's skin for some time, and yeah, he has been pissing me off, but the fact that he has the audacity to frame Wanda when Wanda came in with no malice intent whatsoever. She just wanted to bury him, she just wanted to say her goodbyes, etc. She was a grieving woman, and the bastard took advantage of her. It just pisses me off, so... Yeah, but it was really good to see, Wanda. Just this episode was just great to see, like, Wanda, and how it played out was really great because, you might have that reminiscence of, well, as I said, the ghosts of Witchmas Past, with Agatha so intent on seeing how, Scarlet did this and whatnot, and the revelation that Wanda had her powers all this time, just the Mind Stone activated them, was really nice, especially seeing that silhouette of Wanda, like, as Scarlet Witch, because you saw the little points from her costume, that like she wore in episode 6. That was really great. So it was really great to have the fact that seemingly Pietro and Wanda, both being twins, they had the powers inside them all along. It's just needed a little cooking, and a little cooking on the stove thanks to the Mind Stone. So yeah. And I just remembered as well, Vision said he couldn't remember anything before Westview, and this is why, because Wanda created him. So yeah, it's just that case though. Like, if Wanda's not going to steal the body, then how is Vision gonna, like, come about? And well, the alternative theory was that she created everything, even Vision. Like, there was this whole pocket universe idea before WandaVision started, that she secluded herself in this paradise, and yeah, she did create Vision. So it's just going to be really heartbreaking, because that White Vision is going to be a probably emotionless, which is a good contradiction to what Vision is. Like, I loved that scene at the Avengers compound scene, because there was some really beautiful lines, like, about how Vision said, like, what is grief, I think it was, if not love persevering, I think it was. That was really beautiful. Like, the way that Vision tries to... there was that first spark of Wanda and Vision. And it was just really beautiful to see him, tap into that compassionate area that Wanda needed. She's still grieving with Pietro, and you got Vision there to help. Which really does add on to when she broke down, similar... got a frog in my throat, that's great. Similar to how she did when she lost Pietro. Really adds to that. And it was just good finding out about everything, like how Wanda, like, why sitcom was the genre that Wanda idealized, I guess, WandaVision with. That was her happy space, especially when you looked back at her childhood, about how her home was embroiled with war. There was such a, like, that was the light in the dark for her. And it was even in the hardest of times when she lost Pietro. She and this, it's that seclusion, it's that safety area, with her creating her own paradise in Westview. And this is it though. With her outburst, it wasn't anything like malicious. With her affecting everyone in Westview, because you saw them unaffected. With her, like, dropping to her knees. This wasn't her fault. This is exactly what happens when she loses someone that was so close to her. Pietro, Vision. So but this is her happy space. Vision, the home that they were fighting for, because that was really heartbreaking. When, you know, we saw how Vision was had plans for them to settle in, buying land for them to grow up in. Very heartbreaking, and you saw her just, that was it. That was the, I guess the term is the straw that broke the camel's back, because she was already hurt, and I mean, seeing Vision dismantled, and that was intentional. Like I said that though, like minutes ago, if Hayward had an ounce of compassion in him, then he would have said, give us a few hours, etc. But he was like, oh yeah, we've got to show you something, because I'm a dickhead that deserves to get my ass kicked next week. So yeah. That was, you know, that was, you know, testing the emotions for Wanda. And, you know, like I said, the plot that her and Vision had planned was the straw that broke the camel's back. It just breaks my heart. Yeah. But it was just great, like, seeing Agatha and her past as well, about how she was able to extract the life force from several others before doing so by her mother, I think it was. That was really, really haunting. And, you know, just seeing how obsessed Agatha was with Wanda and her abilities, going to her past, seeing how she unlocked her abilities, the grief, and now coining her Scarlet Witch. And I gotta say, visually, this episode was beautiful. Like, just with the Mind Stone, unlocking her abilities, with the with Agatha's, well, execution that didn't go ahead. Everything, it was just really beautiful. It was just a great episode to delve into Wanda and, you know, why she created WandaVision based on sitcoms. How Wanda's powers came to be, and you know, how grief plays an important role in Wanda and her abilities. Because, like I said, it's not the first time we've seen Wanda break down like that. And how, you know, Pietro, or Fietro, as Agatha calls him, you know, came to, well, yeah, how she had the plans for that set in stone. I gotta say, Catherine was just killing it as Agatha. Like, the extraness of Agatha was just really, you know, amazing. Like, from her in the audience seats going, to, you know, her even tearing up in the flashbacks. It was just really good to see Agatha just go, like, she was so extra, and like, she even mocked Wanda at one point, and it was just so haunting, but it was also so amazing because Agatha kills it. Catherine has done a good job as Agnes and Agatha, so yeah, but this was a really, really great episode. And I'm just really excited to see what happens in the next episode, in the finale. Wanda versus Agatha should be very, very fun stuff to see. How we're going to close off Vision's arc, because, I mean, she's going to have to kill White Vision. And that, you know, the heartbreaking thing is, this Vision was the Vision that she killed that she had to kill in Infinity War, was the Vision that she grew attached to. I mean, she did grow attached to the Vision that she created, but it's gonna hit home harder because this was the Vision that she first fell in love with, and the Vision she created continued that love. So it's gonna like hurt to have to kill him again, even if he doesn't feel for Wanda. And then you've got the Wanda that Vision created, who can't leave the hex, as we saw in episode 6. So this is going to be really heartbreaking. So I'm not expecting next week is going to go by without, you know, any emotional moments, but hopefully next week we'll see that bitch-ass piece of shit Hayward get his ass kicked, because fuck that guy. It just pisses me off with the way he just manipulated her, with the way that he wanted Wanda to, you know, he wanted to force a reaction from her. He kept prodding the bear because this was his intent. His intent has been to bring Vision back online all this time. We know that. But the way he was going about it, saying, oh, you, like, suggesting about the fact that she had the capabilities to bring him back, with the way that he showed her the dismantled body by saying, you can't bury him. It's just, yeah. It's just real, because this is it. Vision is more than a weapon. He was a compassionate being. But Hayward doesn't know compassion if it hit him on the head, so, you know. Anyways. Yeah, great episode, though. Like, this episode did... I think this was probably the most emotional episode for WandaVision. Especially with how, you know, Wanda has coped with distressing situations. Like, this is it. All of the, like, moments that we saw Wanda in the flashbacks that Agatha wandered to, they were all during distressing times, but there was different levels of emotion, I feel like, going about this. With the flashbacks to when she was a kid, she took herself in hope in the dark because there was war going on outside, but she was swayed away with the comfort of Dick Van Dyke. So yeah, and then we saw her unlocking her abilities, and that was tormenting because she was being, like, she was an experiment. So that was agony. That was a distressing time for her, like, because she was being used, she was being experimented on. So there was a lot of torment on her mind. And then there's comfort when Vision comforted her when she was mourning Pietro, and that was, you know, some would say the first spark between them two. And then there's grief when she went to, not break into Sword headquarters, when she came in, I wouldn't say peacefully, because she did force the doors open, but I mean, you know, she was allowed, so it's not like she needed the doors to be opened for her. She could be like, oh, I can do it myself. But there was that grief. But one thing that, you know, all, like, whereas Wanda's reaction handled all those flashbacks in a different way, they still all relate to distress because it was during distressing periods of her life. But yeah, this was great. This is a great episode. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!